Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're just going to be talking about some of the winners and losers, the products that I've been enjoying and not enjoying as of late. I know it's been quite a while since I've uploaded, but I'm back once again and I'm ready to kind of get back into doing these videos again. So if you like these videos and if you like me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up and comment on this video if you have any questions or any criticism. I don't mind, I can take it. So the first product I'm going to start off with today is this. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm pretty sure most people have heard of this just because it was so blown up in the past year and a half. This is a primer, and as you can tell that I've been loving this because I've actually hit pan. And I've had this one about 8 months and I thought I really wanted to go out there and buy something seriously bougie. And so here in the UK you can order off Tatcha, but there was a website which I use which is called London Loves Beauty. And I actually paid £70 for this with free shipping from the UK. Otherwise you have to pay imports and stuff like that. But this primer is, I want to say it's stunning. I use it because I've got quite combination skin. So in the morning I will my skin looks really good. And then throughout the day in my T-zone and on my nose and the sides of my nose, I get a bit dry, a bit oily. So in those areas, this is where I like to pop this one. So straight down here, and this is where I put this one. And I just feel like it mattifies my skin a little bit, and it just makes my makeup stay longer. Like usually with my, when I get oily and everything, the product comes off my face. And with this one, I feel like it doesn't actually do that. And I just think it's so nice. It's one of those products I think everyone needs to try, because for every kind of skin tone and type and texture, it's going to be different. I know that there are people that don't like this, but I think this is a really, really great product. So I do recommend that one. Okay, next product. Ooh, I've got a little bin of stuff. And right, this one, here we go. This is the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost in the shade Frozen Peach. Now, I was really excited about this, but just because I've never owned liquid highlighters before. It's not usually something that I'm into, but I was like, with Jeffree Star, it's going to be beautiful. And so I bought this, and I've tried to make this work in so many different ways on my skin with different foundations, applying it differently, using different techniques to apply it under foundation, on top of foundation, and it on my skin and on my texture, the texture that I have on my face, it just does not look good. And I'm so disappointed because I was really excited about it, and I've seen it look absolutely beautiful on other people's skin, but on mine, I just cannot seem to get this one to work. So I'm afraid this one is a loser, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep trying to work with it and see if I can actually find a combination that works where I can actually wear this without it looking really bumpy on my skin. So yeah, I'm afraid you are a loser, my friend. Next, this one. This is my go-to palette. This is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Nudie Patootie. I know she's had lots of drama and all this kind of flare up recently, but at the end of the day, this is my favorite palette. It's been my favorite palette since I bought it, just because it's just the perfect nude palette. This is my palette that I use every single day. Or if I'm doing something, if I'm thinking, oh, I want to do something different, use a different palette, and I'm there thinking for ages, this is always the palette that I come back to. So there's 14 shades in here. So you've got your mattes, your shimmers, and you've got some pigments in here as well. And it's just stunning. Streaking here, this is my perfect transition shade, and I just think this is such a good buy at the moment because it's Black Friday weekend. She's got I think this is going for $27. It's not available on Beauty Bay at the moment. It's been sold out for quite a while, but you can order it from lauraleelosangeles.com, and then you obviously get the discount. But for anybody, even if you're a beginner with makeup, it's just something great to have. And the shades are really pigmented and they blend out, and they're not streaky or patchy. It's a really great investment, a palette like this. And I was so glad that I actually bought it because I use it so often. And it's a bit kind of on the big bulky side, but to be honest, at the end of the day, I love it too much to even think petty things like that. So this is a definite win from me. Now this is actually a really recent purchase that I bought. This is the MAC Shiny Pretty Things face palette in the shade Fair. As you see, you open it up and you get these three. So you get highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. Now this is their recent one of their in their holiday collection. And I've got it on today, and I've been working with it. They're very kind of subtle. So this bronzer here, I think, is really super subtle. You could it's not in your face kind of bronzer. The blush kind of, to be fair, the blush really isn't my colour. I'm not really a pinky blush kind of person, but the blush is quite nice. And the highlighter is kind of, you've got a nice little pinky like tone to that. I mean, it's nice. The reason I actually bought this was I wanted something for travel. So I had a highlight, blush and bronzer all in the same place. I don't have to like take loads of different things. So it's going to be good for that kind of thing. But I'm going away in the next couple of weeks for like a month or so. And I can see myself taking this and taking other things as well, just because it's not right up there with my favourite bronzers and highlighters that I have at the moment. So this one's kind of stuck in the middle. I'm going to still kind of try and play with it and just see what happens. But I'll let you guys know what I eventually properly think of that. Speaking of bronzers and stuff, this is my favourite bronzer. This is the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer. This one's in the shade Golden Gal. So at BH Cosmetics, they came out with 3 shades. So I've got the lightest shade. And I just think this is the most beautiful bronzer. It's so soft. It blends like a dream. And like, for me, it's just a really beautiful colour if I really kind of want to bronze up my skin. And I was so surprised when I got this. I wasn't expecting it to be so good, but I really think this like BH Cosmetics has done something amazing here. I don't know why this is not hyped up any like more, because it's that stunning. So if you have fair skin, this is a great kind of bronzer for you, just because I find like sometimes they can look quite orange on fair skin. So this is a really, really great option, and it's really cheap. It's under £10. It's definitely under £10. I just can't remember off the top of my head how much it was. But this was a great investment, so that is a massive winner. My favourite product at the moment, this, like, I wasn't expecting it to be this. This is from Stila. It's tiny, and it's an all-over glimmer. And I originally bought this as kind of like to be used as a highlighter. And I got it and I was playing with it, and it's like very like glittery, very chunky. It's a little, I think it's slightly too chunky to be a highlighter. So I bought this, and it is the softest, it's the most beautiful thing ever. So if I just pop it then, it's got this beautiful kind of shine to it, and I love using this just as a topper on my lids. So once I've done my eyeshadow, and if I want a little bit more sort of glam, it's beautiful to go over the top. And I've used a tiny bit on them like, as a highlighter, but it's not my thing. But I think this kind of thing is going to be stunning for like bridal makeup, and you pop a little bit on your shoulders in your wedding dress, and it's going to look beautiful. This is in the shade, I think it's the same, it's the Heaven's Dew one. I think they've only got one shade of this, but it's absolutely the most stunning thing. I'm so glad I bought it. I bought it in Beauty Bay sale, because normally this is sort of, I think it's £22, around that kind of area. So it's really expensive for such a tiny product, but it's such a nice thing to kind of have in your makeup bag. So this is something I really, really like, do recommend. It's absolutely beautiful. Speaking of highlighters, quickly, this is my favourite highlighter. This is from Ofra. This is in the shade Star Island. If you're fair-skinned and you struggle to find a nice goldy champagne without it looking too dark, this one's a really kind of beautiful shade. Beautiful golden champagne colour, especially if you've got fair skin and you struggle to find a nice highlighter which doesn't look too icy. That one, as you can see, is a beautiful one. So that is absolutely stunning from Ofra. Concealer, now this one I'm on the fence about. It is a bit of a loser to me in terms of shade. This is the Jouer, where are you? Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. This is in the shade Snow. I originally bought the 2nd or 3rd shade. I had it delivered, and it was the darkest like concealer like that I've ever bought for myself. And I was so surprised, because I obviously went by like, I've got quite cool toned skin, so I went like a fair shade for cool toned skin. I bought that, and it was too dark, so I was like, right, we'll go get the lightest one. So this is in the shade Snow, which is the light, and as you can see, it's almost white. So for me to use this, I have to use the tiniest bit, and sometimes I mix it in with my Maybelline Fit Me, and it looks beautiful. But it is a beautiful concealer, beautifully like kind of like full coverage, and it looks stunning on the skin. But I think they've really cocked up slightly with the shade range, especially for the fairer shades in here. So I think they need to rethink that a little bit, but like, it's nice. My last one I'm going to talk about is this one. This is the Blushing Berries Parrot from Dose of Colours. I bought this, I thought they look beautiful. Be warned, they're really pigmented shades. I've only kind of gone into these shades here because these are very, very dark when you put them on your skin. And I feel like in this palette, you're missing a lighter transition, because this one is like, when you put it onto your skin, like straight away, it kind of is so in your face that it can't necessarily be used as a transition shade. So I've only used this, once or twice. There's obviously a reason I'm not going for it. Just the colours are maybe slightly too out there for me. Just slightly, the colours are beautiful, but just for me, they're not my kind of thing. So yeah, so that's all for today's video. So we've got some winners and some losers. There's some more winners in there than losers. But as I said at the beginning of the video, if you like these kind of videos, and if you like me, then please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!